Hello there guys and welcome back. I'm going to be starting this episode off with a bang. I'm going to let you see my progress on the Pillar of Hope, which is soon to hopefully be the Pillar of Hope if I can actually get this thing up and running. I kind of got tired of just straight off digging. I have more rocks than I ever needed, so what I did was I've created chambers underneath here that are pretty much just filled to the brim with TNT. Now hopefully, because this is a prototype, I haven't actually tested it yet, it should work all the way down to bedrock, but I'm highly skeptical that it will. So, I'm gonna light this bad boy up and just run for it. Oh god, Jesus Christ, please don't kill me, oh god. Yep, didn't work. Shit. I didn't even create a big enough hole. Here's what we'll do. We'll frickin' pop the launch size, because that is ridiculous. The point was not to waste my pick. Oh, actually, shoot. I need a shovel soon, too. Okay, well, I'll be right back with you guys, and we'll try this once again. Okie dokie. So, let's see how this is going to work. I put one TNT right below the leaf block so that hopefully the leaf block absorbs some damage and the TNT takes some time to blow up to get down to the next one, but we will see. But not reach from here. Let's try this. Yep, there we go. That worked out perfectly. Wow. Now I just need to do that 1, 2, 3, 4 more times. Gonna need to be killing a lot of creepers. Anyway, off to enchant a pick. Did I say pick? I meant shovel. Stupid me. Let's see what I can get for this. Okay. Oh god, please be good. Please don't be Unbreaking 3. Don't be Unbreaking 2. Be at least in efficiency something. Wow! Oh my... God, that... Oh. Oh, no. No, I have to do that again. Hold on. Okay, so let's try this again. I had some technical difficulties, so I'm going to be recording this for the second time. Live you learn. I did re-enchant my diamond pick and I got efficiency 2 out of 27 levels. So that's that. Wasn't really great, but wasn't really bad. Wasn't really great. Kinda sucked and was really bad, but it wasn't that bad. Anyway, so I'll try to recap everything I said. Get away from me, Skelly. I don't like you, don't like you. Yeah, I'll show you what that all was about. Where did that? Anyway, so first thing starting off, this is the new tree farm with no trees, but I have a lighting system up in it. So that's that. That's actually pretty nice. It actually works nice right now. When I first started up the video, like probably a couple minutes, or not a couple minutes ago, like 30 minutes ago or so, it wasn't working. So, although it like fixed itself over time, I don't know what happened. I guess it's just the game's probability and how things work. I will show you how that works. I can actually get up here. And this mountain face is completely destroyed, so I'm going to have to do something about that. But, here is my day-night sensor. Oh, wow. You guys, everything. You're all going to be dying, burning anyway, so just die now. See how hard was that? So yeah, here's my day-night sensor. And how this works is, if none of you know, this isn't my design, so no. I forget who it was. I saw it somewhere. I kind of went off memory from when I saw it, but I don't exactly remember where I saw it. I could probably just type it into YouTube and find the YouTube channel that actually has it, although I don't know if they're the original creators. But anyway, I'll describe to you how it works. So there's grass all around this, and there's dirt tiles right... And I messed up. So there's dirt tiles right here, or grass tiles right now. Now, between grass and dirt, there's 2 IDs, and these are bud switches, so they update when a block updates, obviously. That's why it's called the bud switch. So grass is 2 and dirt is 3 on the IDs. So during daytime, the pistons that you saw before that are up here, which I'll show you in a second, these ones, that the non-sticky pistons, extend out or are extended out during the nighttime because of okay, let's try this again. With the pistons now, they're de-extended because there's grass here and water's flowing onto it, and the sun's out. So because of that, the grass is getting enough light where they're not going to die and turn to dirt. Now at nighttime, what happens is when water flows onto grass and there's not enough light, the grass dies and turns to dirt. Now what happens then is that since the ID changes, this sticky piston pulls back because of the bud switch, letting this come up and power up here, and this powers the piston, and also just in case the other side didn't activate, this also comes up here and powers the other one, and it works for both sides. This way it gives better probability of working, and then it cuts off the water from the dirt, and when the sun comes back up, the grass regrows and the pistons re-extract, and these come back out like they are now, and it turns off the signal. But at nighttime, it pretty much the opposite happens. It turns the signal on, and that goes all the way back over to, right now it's only to the what is it, to the tree farm. So see, now the lights are off. I would make it nighttime, but I'm not in a creative mode, and I don't have cheats installed because this is a legit playthrough and everything, and I don't feel like being tempted. No, I do not. Although I do have some cheats to show you later. That I guess they're not cheats. I can't really call it a cheat. It's more of an exploit. I know people call cheats exploits, but everyone uses exploits. So at one point, like the infinite water source thing, that's an exploit, but everyone uses it, and they call it a legit exploit, so I don't want to hear it. I'll never use this exploit that I'm going to show you, and this will be later on at the end of the video, but you know, that's just going to be that. Now, because I pretty much messed up on everything here, this is going to be more of a talky episode than anything. This is going to be where is it? Here we go. A mushroom farm, because I need mushrooms for my alchemy needs. It grows these and the brown ones at an efficient rate where I probably won't need to ever use this room again after I mine like 10 of them, because they give just so much, it's ridiculous. And if I ever get a fortune axe, I'm probably just gonna have to tear down this place because it's not gonna be needed ever again. Shoot. But it works pretty good. I really like it. I was trying to make it automated, which would have been great, but did not prevail there. And I will try to do it at one point. But the big thing I was talking about is that the tree farm I'm going to implement in is going to be automatic to an extent. I know I already have a tree farm, but I was thinking of ideas for a better one. And I know that it probably isn't already done. It's pretty hard, or not already done, it's probably already done. It's pretty hard to come up with original ideas in Minecraft because so many people take the good ones already, because there are a lot of smart people out there that, I mean, there are, what, ooh, almost messed that up. There are 6 million people that are registered, and, what was it? I think it was like 2 million that actually bought the game. I have to check that up. It's been a while since I actually looked at the statistics for Minecraft.net. But, so there's like 2 million people that are, at least have ideas about what they want to do. So obviously, when you come across an idea, it's pretty much whoever puts it out first is like the creator of it. That's pretty much how it works. But I've yet to see anybody with it, so I'm going to do it. Either way, I would have done it anyway. I don't want anyone to look at it and go, oh, this is this person, you copy it. I didn't copy anything, I'll tell you that right now. It was just like a kind of idea on a whim when I was working in my creative world, and I thought it was actually a very convenient way to work everything. And what's pretty much going to happen is I'm going to have the trees kind of grow right on a dirt block, of course, but it's going to be detectable by a bud switch. And what's going to happen is when the tree grows from natural causes or from bone meal, it really doesn't matter. It trees are pretty much the biggest update ever because it goes from saplings to an actual tree. So what's going to happen is that the piston's going to kind of rapid fire uh, the dirt below the tree, and it's going to push the blocks up into the ceiling. And then the blocks are going to be then pushed sideways by a smart piston, and then pushed downwards by a smart piston. And I'm just going to get it to where I need it to go, which is going to be a holding chamber that is a 12 by 12 area. Now in that area, I'm just going to pretty much use my axe to destroy all the wood I need. But the thing I love about it is that everything's automatic. So I could leave it alone. I mean, I'll have to replant, of course, but the thing is I'm going to have so many trees that it's just going to be unbelievable. But I got to make sure this works first. I can't just say that I'm doing it. So don't expect it to be done. I'm going to test them and try it. It might not be as efficient as I want it to be, but I'll try to make it as efficient as possible. So that'll be that. And hopefully, you know, in the future, Jeb adds support for that kind of thing. You know, like just have a dispenser sitting right next to a dirt block with a sapling in it. You hit the dispenser and sapling gets planted. That's the same thing I want to do with the bone meal. So I don't know. I feel like since the new update, which is 1.3, and I cannot wait for that to come out, there's so much stuff I want to do in that. And actually, some stuff I want to talk about in that. But in the game, you know, with the water and lava coming out of the dispenser, I kind of thought, you know, what if you had, which I explained in, I think a couple episodes ago about, you know, the bone meal, if it's next to a sapling or text that there's a plant next to it, that it should like inject the bone meal into it to grow it, because I would find that extremely convenient and make everything really, really good, like pretty much self-servicing everything or automatic service everything. So that'd be cool, but you know, I'll try to figure it out. That's going to be, I'm hoping next episode, because this episode kind of got messed up, and I was going to do it, but I decided against it because I'm not going to have enough time to even plant everything out. So I will work on it next couple days and try to get it out, at least a test run to show you guys. Besides that, on to the 1.3 update that I'm really excited about. Minecraft doesn't feel like Minecraft anymore, and I know that's weird to say, but with all the new updates that are coming out, it just feels like Minecraft has changed completely. And anyone who's been here since like the very, very, very beginning, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's just Minecraft's come so far, and it's so weird to see how it's, you know, turned out. So, you know, um, I'm very happy about it too. You know, with these large biomes and the redstone updates and all the new special little features that come with it. Enchanting got changed, which made me very, very happy. Now, instead of 50, the levels are 30 max, and you can actually get XP from mining ores. And only ores that drop stuff like diamonds, redstone, gold dust, lapis, and actually, is it gold dust? I think it's gold dust, but and diamond. And the thing is that I was in my test world, or I guess my new creative world, when I tried the patch out, because I got very impatient about it and I wanted to try it as fast as possible. I was holding back, but I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I almost have enough yet, though. So yes, I'll grab some more. So I kind of went into that, and in the first 20 minutes with my pick, I was mining up, what is it, coal, and I pretty much already got to level 20. So it was ridiculous on how fast. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, that was Subway. Yeah. But you know, it was insane how fast I was leveling up. I was really surprised at it, and I kind of had mixed feelings about it. I'm hoping that they kind of make it a little more challenging to get that kind of amount of XP in that short of time, because although it would make the game quite easy, it would kind of ruin the fun in trying to get the enchantments. Unless they make some of the enchantments impossible. I mean, Silk Touch is already impossible to get for me. I've never gotten Silk Touch, and I've been enchanting things, oops, like there was no tomorrow. But, yeah. So that's that. Let's put you down here, and now I'm slightly resupplied on that. Let me put this stone away. Actually, I should cook this stuff. But I cannot wait to use all this. I have so much I needed to create a new one. This is going to be filled up too, and then it's going to get ridiculous. But, you know, other than that, with all that good stuff, TNT, some good stuff, blah, blah, blah. I actually found a funky, and this is my rat tunnel. I built this to get around with my light sensor. I should actually go see what time it is. This is a melon farm, and this is way back, and this goes to, this is going to be like the little control center that I'm going to have, where I can come down and kind of, you know, I guess, direct current to some places that I want it to go. And the reason is I realize, you know, you can run redstone wherever you like, and it's just constantly powered. This isn't like Tekkit where you need a certain amount of power. Ooh, perfect. It's just that time of day. You need a certain amount of, like, energy to push somewhere. But I kind of want to make it feel like that. So, and I'm not going to play the Tekkit mod because there's just so much crap in it. I did play it with my friends, and it was fun. We got pretty far. We got all the good dark matter and red matter stuff. Then it got boring, so we stopped playing it. But, you know, I kind of want to have it like that, where I have like a control system where, there you go, perfect. It's working perfectly now. I don't know, I have no clue what happened, but I don't care, it works. It takes about 20 to 30 seconds between day and night cycle for it to actually update, but I'm fine with that. I have no problem with that whatsoever. Anyway, so I showed you that, got all that done. Unfortunately, because I had a lot more to talk about and a lot more stuff to do, this is going to be a short episode since it messed up. I do have something to show you, and that is the little thing in my creative world. But as you can see, right here, think about that. Just look at it. Just concentrate on it. You see how it's all around and encased. What do you think is going to be there? Well, nothing's going to be there, but you'll see. You'll see what would have been there if I actually had a right mind to kind of configure it. So I guess I'll do the outro over there. I'm sorry if this is a very short episode and very talky episode, but this is kind of mostly my fault. I am so sorry. But next episode will actually be more entertaining and a lot more redstone-y with building-y stuff. So I will see you guys over there. And here we are again. So as you can see, this was what it was going to be. At first what was going to happen was it was going to go down, it was going to pull out, and then, you know, it was going to block exchange and then come up with sandstone. And I'm sure, you know, it's possible, but I gotta have to figure it out how to put it down. But what kind of bugged me about it was the fact that it turned into this instead, where it just pulled out, and I looked at it and I'm like, wow, I made this extremely big for no reason. Because with the way this is, I used like probably about, I don't know, 4 stacks more of redstone than I needed. I already know how to do it where it looks perfectly clean, everything's nice, and it's just a drop, but I don't know how to do a block exchanger, which I'll probably figure out. I'll see how it works. I have an idea on how I'm going to do it, but I'll see how that goes through that. Anyway, so this is my sand generator. I call it the Sandafall. Well, use your imagination. You'll see what happens. And this is where I tested the daylight sensor. Not mine, but, you know, I needed one. So I found one online, and I kind of, you know, re-implemented it into my world. I'm probably going to add a couple of, I mean, I already did add a couple features in mine because mine wasn't working, so I had to kind of rewire it. But that'll be that. So this thing, as you can see, a lot of sand, right? You know, sugar ton. And I cannot wait for the new GUI in the world 1.3. That's going to be pretty fun. I don't have anything in here. Anyway, so as you can tell, sand, more sand, but chests, nice little, I guess, 4-wall to hide all inconveniences. Button press, sandy fall. Look at that. So yes, this is a sand duplication bug. As you can see, what happens is with sand physics and tick rate, I guess you could call it, in this game, I have the tick rate going so fast on these pistons that it's updating at such a fast rate that as the sand's being pushed up, the physics are pulling it down, but the piston's also pulling it down at a faster rate, which causes the physics to kind of like, I guess, duplicate it. And I mean, you can only do it with sand and gravel because they have a physics type of, I guess, thing in it. Ooh, my frame rate is suffering horribly when I look this way. Probably because all the redstone behind it. Anyway, so I will show you pretty much like how it's being done, but I won't actually show you how to make it. There are tutorials out there on how to do this. I actually borrowed this one sand generator from and it happened. Yeah, sometimes if you go off at a bad tick rate, this happens. So I just have to change up some redstone repeaters to kind of get it fixed. But then you jump in, and you get more stacks of this stuff than you'll ever need in your life. Anyway, so this is, yes, this is somebody else's system, but I did improve on it a lot. It was somebody else's system until I touched it, and then it became my system because I added a shit ton. I added a shit ton to it. This is all the basics which you can find. I'm not entirely sure who the actual creator is. I could look it up, but I'm not going to do that right now. But, prop goes to him for kind of figuring this out. It's a very unique system. It works perfectly, at least for 1.5 needs. What pretty much happens is I have the button connected to there, which goes all the way up front, and it connects here, and it connects here, and then these turn the piston off, which then the cart is released and comes down, hits this, which then activates these two pistons, which then push this out and create a current for a split second and then pull it back, and then it creates a looping current, and this gets pushed down, which then completes a looping current for these two up here, and the same thing happens on that side, and then these kind of act like a car piston that go up and down at really fast rates that then connect to this, which is all connected to the pistons underneath the sand, and that creates the pistons to go up and down at a really, really fast rate, which then screws with the physics. And what happens here is you click the button, goes here, goes over there, and then it goes into my timer over here, which then comes up to these pistons, which then block off using the iron bars. This way, because how it works is that when it falls down, sometimes it misses the torch and it doesn't detect it because it's kind of bugged out, and it'll hit this, which will stop and it'll block up the entire process. It's just quite annoying to have to reset it every time. So what happened is I put these iron grates here so that some sand could fall through and it would always break on these torches, but also I added a timer so that after this stops, that the timer stops and it pulls back and everything is released and just floods down here. But this is something I only use on my multiplayer world that I go on with my friends and we'll do some stuff, but I haven't been on there in forever. So not something you'll ever see in my LP world, but just something I wanted to show you because it's pretty nice. And of course I don't need to do this, but I like the way it looks when it's all flipped. Let's push this out here, doesn't be there. But yes. And that is pretty much it. So, once again, I am sorry for this being a short episode. This is the second time I'm recording, so I'm even more bugged out. And there's a light for it. That is a beautiful system. Can't wait. I feel like because of everyone using day-night sensors, Jeb or one of the Bucket team members is going to add an actual official day-night sensor. But I guess I would take the fun out of redstone, wouldn't it? Well, anyway, I guess that is really all I can say now. So, if you like this video, a thumbs up would be much appreciated. A subscribe would be more appreciated, but you don't have to. If you just like to comment and watch my videos, I'm fine with that. Makes me feel a little bit loved if you subscribe, but hey, I'm not going to judge you. Anyway, like I said, I will make next episode a more, whoops. Oh, wow, that actually does that? I didn't know that. It's awesome. So I'll make up next episode a lot more appealing. So I will see you guys next time. Goodbye, world. Peace out, guys.